Alright, let's see how this works. I don't have a very good camera. I'm using my iPhone. I had a request. Somebody wanted to see my rig. So that would be it in the case with the side on. Get a better look in here, I suppose, if we can. The RAM. I wanted to get a different CPU block, the black one, to match with the rest of the black blocks, but that was the one that came with the kit, and I really didn't feel like spending the $80 extra to get the other one, so I had to deal with that. 360 millimeter radiator. Everybody's always said that you should get the 360 plus like another 120 if you're going to do 2 cards and your CPU. That's a load of hogwash. I'm running this 360. My CPU it's not too much of an overclock. It's still 4.2 gigahertz, and I overclock the graphics cards as far as they can go before they crash on me. They're already FTWs anyway, so they already have an overclock on them, and my CPU never goes above 60 Celsius after about 6 hours of Battlefield, and that's the most CPU intensive game I have ever played in my life. And my graphics cards never go above 45 degrees Celsius with one 360 millimeter radiator. So if you're thinking about getting water cooling, no need to go any better than that, as long as you have a decent decent radiator. So the top up here, you can see that is my capture card, AverMedia Live Gamer HD. Definitely worth the $120 I spent on that. It's great. Down here where the red is glowing from, you can't really see it. No name on it anyway. That is my Sound Blaster sound card. Corsair HX750. The pump that comes stock. What else do we got? That is 16 gigs of Corsair Vengeance low profile. My original, when I first was going to purchase this, I wasn't going to do water cooling, and so I bought an aftermarket CPU cooler, and I needed to have a low profile RAM to be able to sit underneath that fan. But actually I think it looks better that way anyway. These cables, unfortunately, as you can see right here, my main 24-pin connector isn't sleeved. It looks ugly because my PSU is only semi-modular. That CPU pin connector up there and the 24 motherboard pin connector, I can't sleeve them. I could, but I'd void the warranty if I took it apart. However, all these blue cables I bought separately from Corsair. I think it was only like 30 bucks to get a package of like 10 different cables. I kind of put it together real fast. It could definitely look a lot better than it does, but I really don't have to worry about air restrictions when I'm using water. In the drives, that's in my description. I guess you really don't need to hear about the drives. The case actually comes with a red LED fan. I immediately replaced that for a blue one to match the theme that I have. The water cooling kit also came with a cylinder reservoir, and I didn't really like that. I kind of like the bay reservoir, so that's what I have in right there in the front. Can't really see anything on that, but what happens if there we go. That makes it a little better, huh? You can see the water moving in there. I don't put any additives in it, it's just regular distilled water. On the back of that reservoir there's actually a plug kill coil. Instead of using the kill coil that just drops in and bounces around in there, that one actually is a plug that gets screwed into one of the ports. So that's kind of nice. Your standard Cooler Master. It's a sweet little badge that I got. But everybody seems to have this. It's a pretty popular case. Moving on to the rest of it that I guess everybody really wants to see. Oh hey, let me back up a little bit. I can't even get it all in. There we go. That is my man cave, without the cave, of course. Those are three 24-inch Asus monitors. They look great. I love them. The monitor stand took me a while to try and find, but I was able to find that one for fairly cheap. It was only like $75, $80. I can't remember offhand exactly who that was from, but other ones that I was looking at were like $300, and that was kind of ridiculous. My Xbox with a custom skin on it. I actually just picked up the Astro headset, so that's the headset, the mix amp, my controller charger, this sweet little hockey puck that automatically starts up Rec Central that comes with the AverMedia card. Kind of cool. My laptop, I have some videos from my laptop. It's an M17XR4. I took the 660 graphics card that came with it out of it and put in the 680. It kind of helped. My mouse, cool little mouse. Kind of actually expensive for a mouse, but same with the keyboard. They're both Corsair keyboards. Programmable keys. You can turn just whatever lights you want on them. Or you can have them all on or all off if I could ever. Apparently I can't. I must have messed up when I installed something. Sorry, not installed something. There it is. So that's that. If you guys have any other questions, comments, concerns, wants, just leave them in the comment section and I will do my best to accommodate that for you.